one more thing that we need to talk about with regard to cash flow, and that is, how in the world do we track it? Now that you know what cash flow is, wouldn't it be important to understand how to track it, how to measure it? Absolutely. Now, what do you think the term would be that's commonly used to describe tracking cash flow? How would you track your cash flow? Think about that for a second and see if you can come up with the word. You've heard it before. If you said budget, you're exactly right. A budget is what allows us to track cash flow. So, why is that important? Well, it's important because tracking cash flow allows you to find places to save, to improve your net cash flow. If you have the $3,000 a month coming in, $2,500 a month going out, you're positive $500. If you have the $3,000 a month coming in and $2,000 going out, now you're positive $1,000 every month. You've improved your cash flow, right? That leads to wealth, to getting richer faster. But a budget is how you're going to do that. It's how you're going to track your cash flow. Now, we purposely have not provided a specific worksheet for budgeting because we think it's most important that you build one on your own. It's very simple to do, and I'm going to give you a quick outline, and then I'm going to give you that question to ask anybody giving you advice, okay? So let's talk about how to build a budget. It's very simple. To build a budget, get a blank piece of paper. You can use a word processing software to do this, whatever suits you. But it's very simple. You're going to have income at the top. And under income, you're going to list all of your expenses, like the mortgage, like the credit cards, like the loans, like the taxes, like anything else that you need to spend money on every month. And the way I personally do it, and I recommend that you do this as well, is that you list time across the top. What do I mean by that? Well, for each month, January, February, March, April, May, all the way through the end of the year, list your income and then list all your expenses. And what you can do at the end of the day is total it up to see two things. Where you can save money in expenses, one. Two, what your total net cash flow is at the end of the month, be it positive or negative. Remember, if it's negative, that's bad. You're going to go broke, you're going to be bankrupt. If it's positive, you're going to be able to build wealth, you're going to be able to invest more, save more, do more things for your family while you're alive. So, again, income at the top. Say it's $3,000. Expenses, remember going back to our example, say all of these totaled up $2,500. That would leave us a total at the end of the month, net cash flow of $500. And we would do this for January, for February, for March, April, May. You know, this also allows one ancillary benefit, and that is that you're going to be able to make sure all your bills are paid each month, okay? If you're keeping track of them every single month, you're going to make sure that they're paid. That's going to keep your credit score up, and again, it's going to help you contribute to your positive cash flow because you know what's going on with your cash flow. You're up on it, you're aware of it, okay? So does this make sense? A budget is what allows us to track cash flow. Now, for the cincher you've been waiting for, the question to ask anyone giving you financial advice about cash flow.